going to be doing for this camp is I'm going to be reviewing a new knife that I've got, which I had the collection. So this is the knife we're going to be reviewing. This is Whitby Knives pocket knife. I think it's a pretty good knife, a good beginner's knife anyway. On here it's got Ideal 4. There's a few little pictures. There's a bloke, I think they're stalagmites and stalactites. It's in a cave, so it could be a caving knife, which I'll adapt, I'll use it out here in the forest. There's a picture of a house, so it could be a house knife. And there's a flower, if you wanted to cut a flower. I mean, yeah, I'm hoping it does more than cut a flower, to be honest. And then there's another one, there's a bloke with a gun and a dog. Maybe the dog just won't listen. And then there's a bloke with a fish there, so you can stab a fish if you want. Who stabs a fish? I mean, if you've got to kill the animal, you've got to kill the animal, haven't you? But it seemed a bit brutal. You probably hear in the background actually the lumberjacks here. They're tearing down the forest, which breaks my heart, to be honest. This is nature's lungs, and maybe we're just the phlegm. You never know. But in a survival situation, what would you rather have, a lot of trees or a chainsaw? I'd probably think about the chainsaw. And what we're going to do is survive using just this knife. I've got no other means of survival. I'm going to use this on the fire steel to create the fire. And I can say, I'm really putting my faith in this, because without this knife, that's it. It's game over for me, and it's very dangerous. I know we can hear those lads out there, but they're going to knock off at probably 5 or 6 o'clock. Maybe they're doing overtime. It's a Friday. That's always the incentive, isn't it? You get overtime into the weekend. It's better than like a Wednesday. I mean, when I used to do overtime, I always liked it on a weekend. But then that was after I split up with Lorraine. So I was just looking for things to do. Anyway, so yeah, I'm knackered without this. Basically, it's pretty dangerous. It's only 2 miles back to the car park, but at night, on my own, that's pretty treacherous. So let's get cracking. Here the it's pretty tight. Well, it comes in a waterproof case. Should have brought another knife. Okay, so we're just going to adapt and survive. That's what we do out here in the wild. Sometimes things don't go your way, and you've got to sort of plan for the things you can't plan for. Plan number 1, let's get the knife open. Right. Success. That's how it is in the wild. Sometimes you've just got to bang things against a tree. So this is it. The Whitby knife, £6.50 of cold hard steel, very, very sharp. You've got to be careful with. It's a hinge knife, both ways, open and closed. Plastic handle, but that's good. That's durable in a survival situation. A lot of people like wood. Of course, the danger with wood is you can burn it. So then you've just got a blade. And in that sort of situation, I would have the upper hand. But certainly have a more comfortable hand, because I'd have a handle. We can use this knife for anything: stripping, leaf, cuts a leaf, even a twig. If I wanted to debark a twig for some reason, look at that's just coming straight off. It's very, very sharp indeed, which is what we're after. You could cut down a tree with this if you had the patience. I don't. I would probably go to probably ask them lads actually with a chainsaw, but I'm not sure if there's probably certificates and that you have to have. And I'm doing this on my own. We'll make our fire, and then the camp becomes as one, and then I'm more one with nature. You know, when I'm burning some of it. Always with a fire, make sure you clear an area around. You don't want to have too big a fire too close to the camp. You know, my ex-wife Lorraine, she learnt the hard way. So here we go. First, nearly. Come on. No, nearly. Go on. No, nearly. Yeah. On you go. Come on. Very close. There you go. Nearly. No. Nearly. No. Yeah. Oh. Can take a while.